Hey everyone, today we're making chocolate ice cream from scratch, Whole Foods. You know, it's way better than what you can buy in the grocery store. We're not going to have any polysorbate or carrageenan or any of that stuff in there, and it's easy to make. I'm Rockin' Robin, and I'm going to show you how to make it right after my chef joke. What kind of ice cream do electricians eat? Chocolat. Before we get into our recipe, I want to talk to you about an ice cream maker. So I have a Cuisinart 2-quart maker here, and you're going to want to get this insert and place it in the freezer before you even begin the recipe. It needs to go in there for 24 hours. So to get ourselves set up and ready to make ice cream, we're going to separate 3 eggs. I'm using pasture-raised eggs here, and I've separated a lot of egg yolks in my day, so I like to put it in my hand and toss it back and forth. I hardly ever have a break, and it's just quick and easy, and I love it. So maybe that'll help you out. Just make sure you start with clean hands, and of course wash your hands after you're done separating the eggs. Go ahead and take a fork and then just whisk those egg yolks until they're nice and smooth. Now we need to cook our mixture because there are raw eggs in it. So first off, get a 2-quart saucepan and pour in 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Check your ingredients when you buy this and make sure it only contains cream. If you look, you'll find many other brands containing other ingredients you don't want. To our pan, we're going to add some cocoa powder. I like to use Guittard. It's also gluten-free and it is really high quality in my opinion. So I'm adding the cocoa rouge. Bring this to a boil while you whisk constantly. We don't want this to burn. You're going to see that this mixes in and dissolves. Once it boils, go ahead and turn it down to a simmer and let that cook for about 45 seconds to a minute while you continue to whisk. It's time to turn off the heat and add some chocolate. I think the best chocolate to use in this for flavor is semi-sweet chocolate. Now I used a combination because that's what I had. I used Guittard semi-sweet and super cookie chips because that's what I had. You can use any combination you like. So keep stirring those chips until they are completely melted and smooth. Now we're going to add another cup of heavy cream to the chocolate and whisk it until it's completely incorporated. I'm going to let this cool for a minute and then I'm going to pour it into a larger bowl so I can add some more ingredients to it. In another 2-quart pan, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of whole milk plus 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Toss in about 1/8 teaspoon of some salt and give it a good whisk. Now we're going to heat this up until it's fairly hot, but not boiling. You don't want it to boil. Say about 170 degrees or so. Alright, once it's hot, then you're going to take about 1/2 cup of it and you're going to drizzle it into those egg yolks and you're going to whisk like mad while you're doing it. What we want to do is bring the egg yolks up to temperature and get them hot without having them scramble. We don't want scrambled eggs in our ice cream. So keep slowly adding the milk to the eggs while you whisk until it's fully incorporated. That'll bring the temperature up gradually. Then we can pour this mixture back into the pot. And now we're going to take our tempered eggs and we're going to fairly slowly pour it back into the rest of the milk mixture and we're going to cook it. My temperature on this pan is probably like a medium to medium low, not too hot yet. We're going to turn it up just a little bit. Now you want to cook this, stirring absolutely constantly until the temperature gets up to about 180. You don't want it to burn, that's why you whisk constantly, and you don't want it to boil. Now the mixture should thicken up. There's not a lot of eggs in this, so it'll thicken a little bit, but once you get that temperature up to about 180, 185, you're going to test it by putting the spoon in there and seeing if it coats the back of the spoon. When it does, then you pretty much know it's done. But mostly I rely on the instant read thermometer, and like I said, 80, I even go as high as 190 degrees Fahrenheit. At this point, I'm going to pour this through a strainer into the chocolate. This will help to remove any lumps and make your ice cream nice and smooth. Mix that in with your whisk until it's completely, combined, and then we're going to add some vanilla extract. Stir the vanilla in, and then we're going to cover this and place it in the refrigerator overnight. It needs to be completely chilled. We have time for chef joke number 2. Here we go. Why was there ice cream under the Christmas tree? To go with the pine cones. It's time to rock out some ice cream. So here we go. My container is frozen solid. Now I'm going to add my very chilled ingredients and just pour it in there. And you want to scrape in every last drop, right? Make sure you add the churning apparatus, and then the lid goes on, and then we just turn it on and let her rip. Now the churning process will take anywhere from 20 to 35 minutes. After about 10 minutes, it starts looking like this, which looks mighty good to me. Here's what it looked like after about 20 minutes, and I was like ready to stick my spoon in there and take a taste. When the ice cream is done, you're going to take it out. Take out the churner part first, and you can see how it comes out. It's definitely soft serve, but definitely delicious the way it is. This ice cream turns out so delicious that you are going to absolutely love the flavor. It's got a lot of chocolatey flavor in it. It's got, enough sugar. It's just way better than anything I can find in the store. Considering the ingredients that I'm using in this, which you saw, I think it's 100 times better. Now you are certainly welcome to start digging into this now if you like it soft. And what I did though is I went ahead and put it back in the freezer until it firmed up even more, and then I served it up. Let me know in the comments who's going to make this delicious chocolate ice cream. I'm betting this is the best you'll ever eat. Thanks for watching today, everyone. If you know somebody who loves to eat healthy, share this recipe with them so they can enjoy some delicious chocolate ice cream. All right? We'll see you back here next week for another delicious and healthy recipe. Cheers.